What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Lord PeteyTV here, and I'm looking to just inform you and show you all a little bit of information that I got for our friend here, the Manifested Timeways. Now, Manifested Timeways is the second boss in Dawn of Infinites um, for uh, for fall, I think it is, right? Fall is the first half. Um, so I just kind of wanted to go through it because a lot of people on the higher levels between 18 to 22, sometimes even higher, they have a problem fighting this boss. I really wanted to show you all how this ends up going and operating. So uh, let's talk about that now. So uh, the way this ends up working is, as you see here, we're going to end up pulling the boss. I'm going to end up popping all of my trinkets and everything and kind of going right out for it. Now, because it is a tyrannical week, we tend to decide to use lust earlier on the first boss, and then we're going to end up going after him now. So it is, incorporeal and also spiteful. Spiteful doesn't really have a problem, but the incorporeals will here, so we have to make sure we see them with throughout this whole entire fight. Now, what I tend to do is I tend to only stay in the light area when I have the circle or the chrono fade, I think it is, to make sure that I am completing that, making sure it ends up being set off, taken care of, and then end up going into the dark side to make sure that I'm taking the least amount of damage possible. Now, as you can see here, I'm going in a counterclockwise motion during this, and I'm almost going from one spot to another spot. And the reason for this is because you'll see that the what's it called, the fragments of time only come out of part of that of the boss. So it's only like, I think it's only coming out maybe 360 degrees of a spin, maybe a little bit less. But I just try to make sure that I end up staying as in the dark side as much as I possibly can. Now, the other thing is with the chrono fade, when I don't have a chrono fade, I stay in the dark side. Like right now, I have it. I go on the light side. I told, Ash to dispel me. She dispels me. Once that lets go, I go right into the dark. The dark is going to make sure I take a decreased damage hit, which allows it to be a little bit easier on myself to kind of go through. The guys end up, like, two of the guys that are in this group were doing carry runs. They end up being part of my push team, so we kind of work together already and we know what's going on. So we kind of just try to go through everything as usual. Here's another chrono fade. I get it again. I go into the light side. I let that go, and then I try to go right into the dark side as quick as possible to make sure that it decreases damage as much as I possibly can. I also try to rotate as many cooldowns as possible at defensives if need be. So it's a pretty quick fight, pretty easy to go through, but I wanted to make sure that you all saw it, you knew it, and you knew how to go through with it. Now, thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, we are on twitch.tv every single Monday through Friday. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And you saw an 18 because that just happened to be what we were running. But, this type of theory and everything that we're doing here also works for the higher keys, 20s, 22s. That's how we're working on our push group. So thank you so much. Enjoy, and I'll have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, everybody.